and welcome to Community Report. Glad you could join us for another episode. This week we will be bringing to you an ancient tradition and some worth of a culture of a people of Iseyin in Oyo State, southwest of Nigeria. For many years, members of that community have been engaged in fabric making. The fabric is so unique that it has become a synonymous dress code for occasions like traditional wedding, coronations, festivities, and more. Stay tuned to find out what fabric this is. I'm Olu Phillips. Nigeria, good people, great nation, was a slogan that permeated the country during the last administration and was propagated by the late Mrs. Dora Akunyili. It served to depict the indefatigable spirit of Nigerians who also have been described as the happiest people on earth. So that whatever life throws at them, there's always a way to find happiness, and that also meant celebration is a part of the Nigerian people. Wedding ceremonies and parties form a great part of those moments of joy. And if you ever attended any of them, especially events that have couples from the southwest descent, you will find one particular attire conspicuously in large supply. The ladies who adorn the attire are usually clad in colorful, hand-loomed hair ties and wrappers, and the men in agbada and fila, a local name for a traditional flowing gown, all made with the same fabric, but not necessarily the same design. That fabric is called asoke, a traditional fabric woven by the Yorubas.
From time immemorial, it has been a social thing that whenever we have a special occasion, whether a marriage ceremony, housewarming, or Eid celebration like this, you see people in their different attires, different designs, different materials, showcasing the elegance of the material.
It's a deep-rooted experience with some states in the southwest region of Nigeria and has been an age-long venture. The asoke fabric is so popular and elegant, adding color to occasion. So, who are those responsible for crafting these fabrics? Our search this week takes us to the ancient city of Iseyin in Oyo State, which prides itself as the largest producer of asoke. Located about 80 kilometers away from Ibadan, it is the gateway to the agrarian community that makes up Oke Ogun, the food basket of the state. History has it that it was founded by 4 brave hunters just before the 18th century. The major occupation of the early settlers were farming and weaving. The first hunter, named Jagun Ajibode, settled at a place now known as Okeesa, while his friends settled at Okeaba, which later became the cradle of asoke weaving tradition. The name Iseyin is said to be derived from the activities of the early settlers who predominantly were into palm tree cultivation. They processed palm kernel vigorously that the town became known for it, and which was where the name Iseyin, meaning palm kernel occupation, comes from. Farming still remains the major occupation of the Iseyin people, but weaving, which used to be a vocation, has also become a major income earner, and this dates back in history.
The story of this weaving something is the hobby of Iseyin, not other town in Oyo State. And the first hobby is weaving asoke.
Asoke weaving is so popular that almost every household has a multiple weaver. Virtually every family in this community has one weaver or more, and the tradition has continued from generation to generation. Lives have been built from the trade, fees have been paid, and most importantly, the choice has been a preferred one beyond this ancient community.
It's traditional in the sense that the use of these old modern ways of doing it, we made the occupation, and the usual ways of doing it is what substantially the people of Iseyin has been used to, and to date we've not witnessed a tremendous change in the process of doing asoke. Apart from farming, asoke is the next thing here. Even people from Ilorin, they do come here to settle in the olden days to participate in weaving, because it's an occupation that is popular, that is well embraced by everybody, and it becomes the mainstay of the economic activities of the community.